let's try to understand what all the key components of Employee Central. So Employee Central is the basis of your entire HXM solution. So HXM, so it is the new name where everything is being considered as the experience. So it's human experience management solution basically. So previously it was called as SCM, Human Capital Management, but now since everything is based on the experience where we are using the handheld devices and so forth, so HXM is abbreviated as Human Experience Management Solution. So what are the components? So there are primarily two components. So the very first component is the HR data. Okay, so that is the prime component, and the second component would be foundation objects. Okay, we also call it as FO. A foundation object, as the name suggests, means it is required as part of the foundation. So since we are talking about the employees within SuccessFactors, so when we are going to store the data of the employee within our SuccessFactors, it also need, apart from employee's personal data, its birth data, national ID, it also needs some other set of data, uh, such as job title and compensation. So those kind of data will be part of the foundation. Okay, so HR data would be the prime data of an employee, like your personal data, okay, like your date of birth and national ID, etc. And similarly, on top of that, we also need to assign some job title, okay, to which, but what is its job title, what's the compensation, where this employee is going to work, its cost center, its location, all this data we also need to insert into the SuccessFactors as part of the HR data, but from where this data is going to come. So this set of data would be part of your foundation object. So it is, so foundation object is again, that is something we require as a foundation before adding an employee. This data has to be there. So employee personal, apart from your employee's personal data, so the company has to define and store the organization pay and job structure somewhere using the foundation data. So this is the first set of data which we would be needing. So before creating an employee, this foundation object has to be set up in the system. Okay, so this is the first object that should be loaded to the system prior to creation of an employee. So foundation object is populated data for an employee level, basically. So the example is again the job data, compensation, or cost centers. And primarily when we see, so how can we achieve all this data, means how can we retrieve all this data out of SuccessFactors? So through APIs, so you will see the APIs will be starting with name like F underscore, location, and blah blah, like FO cost center, like that. You will see the APIs.